shit, is this thing on? Oops. World of YouTube. TERRAFULLSIGHT here. Haven't been on live for a while, but try and figure something out. What's that? What? Well, anyways, thought I'd get on here and share some tales. First thing I like to talk about, a few things I'm probably going to go over. But I might as well do a DoorDash. I don't know, maybe I'll just do this story. DoorDash. And had a little encounter the other day. Very strange call. And not only did I get a message from the person, I literally had to call DoorDash on this incident. And it was bizarre. Hell, I might even do a video about this tomorrow. Because I am kind of still flabbergasted by this fucking incident. And I'll tell you, it didn't look like it was going to turn out too good in the end, boy. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a video tomorrow morning. Kids are back in school. And show in detail. Well, I'm going to speak about it tonight. And then, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go over the incident. And, this has literally brought me to the point where I had the Subway that I got the order from print me up a receipt just in case something happened. But, not only that, it was just effing insane. I mean, if you want to talk about people, I don't know what the hell this person was thinking. First off, I, picked up the order and was on my way reading the message. And I did take a screenshot of it. I don't know, can I bring that up? Oh, I can't bring that up. It's got personal information up. Well, no, actually it ain't a home address, so I can't bring it up. Let me see what I can do. No, I can't do that. Damn it. Is anybody there anyways? No one's there. Where the fuck is everybody? Hello! Shit. We touch on my... What the hell is this? Oh, what the fuck? 40 seconds short. What the hell is this shit? Huh? My highlight. Oh, that's what it is. No, I can't bring on a goddamn friggin' picture. Shit. Damn you! Oh, what's this? Chat filter. Oh, sorry, that's not it. Oh, sorry, folks. I can't bring up a picture. I wanted to show a picture of this, but DoorDash story if y'all just joining. So I went to Subway the other day. Like I said, this literally left me I had another order there, the next day, which was yesterday, and I literally got a receipt for this incident just in case something happened. And I'll tell you, if I would have met up with this person, I might have been dead. Because the way this order went, and I will be showing a video of it. I'm going to do a recut of it tomorrow morning. after I pick up my coffee and drop the kids off at school. But the story is, I go to pick up an order in Fitchburg at Subway on Summer Street, and if anybody local knows the area, you know, Summer Street Subway. So I do my deed of clicking, getting this, getting that, and I seen the order address. It's 245 Crawford Street, Leominster, Mass. So here I am, think I'm going to be getting myself going to one of the factories on the road. If anybody knows Summer Street, or if they want to look it up on Google Maps, you'll see a lot of factories. But also, if you want to look up on Google Maps, you'll see what the hell I'm talking about and what this person did. But there is no 245 Crawford Street in Leominster, Mass. There's only 245. But I never knew this either, Crawford Street in Fitchburg, Mass. Airport Road is very short. Now, for anybody that's local in the town of Fitchburg, Mass, or Leominster, know the airport. Everybody calls Airport Road, the whole fucking road, Airport Road. That's what I've called it when I was a kid and when I moved into this town. But for some reason, there is a short half of Airport Road, and the other half is all Crawford Street. But this person put on the map for, DoorDash, 245 Crawford Street, Leominster, Mass. So I'm going down the road, mind you, getting into the area of where this 245 should be. It's not there. I get to 205, and the map brought me to this building too. Didn't bring me no 245, it brought me to 205. So I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell is this? I'm riding around, I'm going back out on the street, going to the next building, which is 111 and 112, so that wasn't it. So I turn around, go back. And the building after that is where the cut is between the town line. So where I was at 205, if you come out of that parking lot I was in, take a right, it's 742. So I assume that's Fitchburg, Crawford Street. And right, the next building from 205 is 11, not 11, 12, it was 1110 or 1111, whatever. That's the next building. There's no 245. So as I'm doing this and driving in the building trying to find this stupid address, I gets the call. Now this is where it gets effing weird. And I'll tell you, it also leads to a fucking abandoned house. I believe it's abandoned. But that will be in my video that I'll try and do tomorrow morning. I'm gonna probably do this tomorrow morning. Because like I say, if this ever happens again, hopefully I don't get this guy again. But I don't think after this ordeal, he'll probably not order again. But then again, who knows? Because like I said, this is just bizarre, beyond something like out of the fucking Twilight Zone. So as I'm driving back into the parking lot of 205, the guy calls me and I'm sitting there like, hey man, what's up? Yeah, I got your food, trying to find you. He's like, all right, you've gone the wrong way. I'm like, all right, I'm at 205. I'm telling him where I am. I'm describing it. He says, no, you got to come back out on the road and go down the road and go up a road. I'm like, you mean Crawford Street? Yeah, come out on that street and take the road on your first right. So he wanted me to pull out of this parking lot, take a right and another right. And mind you, this is the fucking road that leads to the same parking lot. And I went past that road because I already drove up it once. The parking lot road that connects to the parking lot itself. So I don't even know why the hell they even have that road, but it's there. I can't say, maybe it might be for trucks and deliveries. But I go out that road, I take a right, and he's like, all right, you're going that way, and take another right. I said, dude, the building says 700 something. So there you go. He says, no, you went too far, turn back around. So I'm like, wow. I pulls in the parking lot, goes back around. I said, now take a left. And I goes up the same friggin' road. The same effing road. And it ain't even a road. It's just an extension of the parking lot to the big parking lot. A little road, but whatever you want to call it. And what the fuck? I drive up it again. He's like, go to the building. Now he's telling me there's 5 buildings to your right. And then to the right of me was only one building, complete building of an L shape. There was no 5 individual buildings. Okay? Now he's telling me, all right, you're at the wrong building. You got to go back. So I drive towards the building, and as I'm doing that, he's telling me go back. I drive back. He says I'm out back of that building. I said, well, there's a one-way here. Do I go around and when you go around this building from the right side and come back around, you come out that one way, but you literally have to leave the parking lot to do this. So not only there's a parking lot with 2 opening driveways, openings to go in it, they have 2 side effing, I don't know, you call them like miniature roads, whatever. Not even a fucking road, it's an entrance. So if you go on the entrance way far to the right of the building, when you're looking at it, you come around behind the whole building. Come out the one way I was looking at. He's like, no, you go the wrong way, go the wrong way. Now he's starting to get aggravated. I said, well, guy, you got me going in the same parking lot, and this is 205. He says, you got to go out of there and go down this road beside that parking lot. And he kept telling me this. And I'm like, wow, dude, there's no road over there. It leads to the same parking lot. So here I am explaining to this guy that I'm in a fucking parking lot that connects to this road, that road. And he's screaming now at this point. He's like, wow, man, you're not even delivering a pizza, man. It's a sub. And it's going to be all soggy. And he's complaining how his food's going to be. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, well, give me the right address. And then out of all this ramping and raging, he comes out and says, 29. I said, oh, now you're at 29, huh? Yeah, 29. I said, I'll be there in a minute. I hung up the phone. Now I pulls out of the parking lot. Now I'm taking a left down the road. And I just get out of that parking lot and get to the next building, 111. I'm right in front of me, calls me back. You're going the fucking wrong way. Now I'm going the wrong way again. I said, you just said 29. He said, no, I said 249. I said 249. He said, no, 245. Not 249. What are you, fucking stupid? And I had to keep my cool. I'm not going to swear at this guy. He's swearing at me, though, but DoorDash says the line's recorded. I kept my cool, but I was getting very agitated, and I was raising my voice. And I just kept saying, you got me going in a goddamn parking lot that is the same parking lot that this road you say I got to go up. So I said, all right, I'm going to pull out of this parking lot, and I'm going to take a right, and you tell me where to go. And what does he do? He tells me to take a right up that same damn road that leads to the big fucking parking lot again. Then he tells me to stop. In the parking lot, I've been driving back and forth, down the road, back the road, here the road. And the funny thing about this, and all this chaos of this guy, and I don't know what the fuck he's trying to prove, but I did see a sign that said ECI, and for some reason I just looked at it, because it did say it on the order, ECI. But I'm thinking this is the Fitchburg side, not Leominster. And I'm thinking, well, maybe they got a company down here. I don't know. Maybe they moved. So that's when I went down there, but the map led me to 205. So, while he's screaming, yelling, and this and that, blah, 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 blah. I said, fuck this. I said, I'm going to 245, and that's down the fucking road, and I seen the sign. And I said, I'll be there in a minute. So I hung up again. But this time I lied because I called DoorDash. And because I seen that ECI, which I'm going to try and put up a picture of this. I had DoorDash on the line. I told them, I need you on the phone when I go deliver this guy. He's got me going in a wild goose chase, I said. And DoorDash can see my vehicle, so, in my location. So if he's, got me in the wrong spot, but the map shows me I'm right, the lady was saying, well, seems like you're in the right spot. But I said, no, this is Leominster. So Fitchburg has the ECI, and I said, I want you on the phone just so I get down there. When I get down there, what do you got? Three guys in a parking lot behind the building. I went up and talked to them. They didn't know nothing. Fucking thing of ECI. Never heard of it. I said, it's on the sign out front. I don't know about that. He's like, I'm like, wow. They didn't even know about ECI. So where was this building? It wasn't even in the building or even in that area either, because in that area, there's 1, 2, and then 3, 4 buildings. But they're not all to the right, like the guy said. All to the right, 5 buildings. And I'm like, you fucking weirdo. So when I get in this area, I'm driving down the road trying to see if maybe the building would match up with something, but no. It didn't. It did not match up with nothing. So I had to go, the guy's calling me while I'm on DoorDash now. And I told the lady that, I got this guy telling me this building, go here, go there. I said, I stopped and when I did call, I was at the same parking lot before I went to this ECI. And told her, I'm in the parking lot. He told me to stop right here and come into the building. But mind you, where he wanted me to walk into was a fucking whole row of trees. All right, you get that? Trees. He's trying to make me walk into a fucking wooded area. I mean, it connected between the 2 buildings, but still, it was all woods. So, with that being said, and, oh my God. The lady said, oh, he canceled the order. I said, what? And I was going back the opposite way to try and I wasn't going to go to this 29 because I mentioned it to the lady. He mentioned something about 29. She's, oh, he just canceled it. And I'm like, all right, never mind. So I ended up having to throw away the food in my stomach. And I got a fucking message from the guy, you took my food, you fucking bitch. You a fucking bitch, you took my food. So I didn't take his food. He didn't give me the right address. DoorDash didn't even see the address. And yeah, it sounded just as fishy as a goddamn dead trout sitting on the table there that someone forgot to cook. Fishing. Oh my God. I don't know where the fuck or how that even happened or why that happened, but damn. This guy was a fruitcake, and I don't know, I think he might have been trying to lure me somewhere and probably even rob me. But with my instinct and my mapping skills, this dumb SOB, which I don't know how in the hell he even managed to make this address work on the app when it don't even exist. And even when it does exist, in Fitchburg, there is a 245, there is a CEI, but there was no company there. let alone the friggin' company being where he said it was. So I don't get that. We want to talk about DoorDash getting weirder. I mean, I've had other stuff happen, and yeah, it's even getting just worse. Oh, great! Someone's walking dogs. Jesus Christ! Gotta go this way. But anyways, I thought I'd share that story, and I'm not dead yet. I didn't get lured in the woods like the person probably wanted me to do. Fucking asshole. I don't understand that shit, though. It's crazy, though, what the world is becoming today. I mean, you think about it, man. People are all just going mad in my eyes. And people like this, doing what this guy just did, sending me to an address that don't even exist. You know, I don't even know what the hell this guy was even thinking, but he tells me to stop in the middle of the parking lot because he sees my vehicle where he wants it delivered, and it's in their friggin', small wooded area. And he's telling me to walk to it. I'm like, the building's over this way. You're going the wrong way. I'm like, wow. And I even said it, I'm looking at fucking trees, man. How am I going to deliver you food and trees? I mean, there was a park bench over there, or, a picnic table. I should have left it there and just took a picture. Yo, walk to it. But no. You have to call DoorDash for this. And that's what I did, so. But yeah. This is what the world's bringing us, folks. Psychos want you to deliver food in the woods. Jesus Christ. But I am going to have I'm going to do a video on this. Because if anybody's thinking of doing DoorDash, I don't want people, thinking this job ain't great. You know what I mean? It is kind of but you know what? It gets you by. And so far I've been working for this company now for 3 years. And I'm satisfied with it. I mean, I can deal with it. You get to be your own boss. You get to shut off when you want to shut off. You're not out there on your boss's time and, taking up all your damn life. And that's what my old boss did to me. Telling me my kid or your job. Well, that's right. My kid comes first. Family first. And it was getting very bad with this guy. I mean, he was taking advantage of my work. Let alone he started calling me the milkman, because he would send me out in a busted truck, mind you. But the transmission would fucking fuck up on me, and I'd have to shut off, sit on the side of the road, mind you, for about 10 minutes to let this piece of shit reset. Because all the computer in it at the time, right? But, But DoorDash, man, it has done me some good. And I can't complain, because I'll tell you, man, this DoorDash is what got me my bike. Dream bike. And some people, if you work in the right places, you can make some damn good change, boy. Right now, I can't do that. And I mean, where I live, it's really crippling me, because they don't really pay good around here, and it really sucks. So, with that being said, if you work out in the big cities, though, like Boston, say New York or New Jersey, shit, I'm sure people make a bank out there. I've heard people saying they make $1,000 a week on DoorDash, so if that tells you something, yeah. But I'm not in them big cities. And I get all the cheesy people around here. Sorry, but not sorry. And when people, sometimes make you travel for a measly $6 for, say, about 16-minute ride and 60-minute back into the zone. You know, that's 6, 12, 30 minutes, 30, whatever, 36 minutes you're wasting when you could have another order. But sometimes DoorDash does give you an order in another town because it's called Dash Along the Way. But I don't really get much of them because of the simple fact, there's not many people ordering at the time where I'm at. But I have gotten places like where different zones were and they have given me stuff. So it does work out some way, sometimes, some good. And, but when you have some weirdo customers, boy, oh boy. And, I mean, the funniest one I got is a story about a woman ordered alcohol. And boy, I think I said this story before, but shit, why not say it again? Because this one's just stuck in my head. But I went and delivered it to this house in Leominster, mind you. And the woman had taken upon herself not to be home, which they need to be home, because I need to take a picture of their ID. I need to check to see if they're the person buying the alcohol. And she went and walked her dogs, mind you. But, yeah, as I'm standing there waiting at the doorstep, I hear a woman coming down the street. Who the fuck's in front of my house? Who the fuck? I'm like, oh boy. I'm thinking, yep. What is this woman already blitzed? No, she was not blitzed. She had some mental health problems. And who knows best about mental health? Well, this guy. Grew up around a lot of mental health people, boys and girls, and this woman had a lot of mental health issues. And at the end of this, I'm sure you'll get a kick out of it. But I gotta make it quick, because I'm almost home. So as I'm standing there, she walks up a friggin' stairs. Who the hell are you? I'm like, I'm the delivery guy. Oh, sorry. Now, mind you, she had to put her dogs away. She comes back out saying, I gotta find my license. I said, yeah, I need that. I can't give it to you. I gotta find my license. I think I got it in the back. And I was like, I said something about the porch. She said, what the fuck did you just say? I said, on the porch? No, don't you ever call it a porch. This is a mudroom. And she's giving me this look. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, mudroom. So she said, come with me. I'm like, oh man. Brings me out to a garage type thing. It's not attached to the house, it was off the house. And I'm assuming, look, I think it was a garage, but it was made into a little shag room. Yeah, you heard me. I don't know what this woman did and what little conversation that I heard on this phone call. I didn't need to know no more about it, and I was like, get me the F out of here. So as I'm standing there, and she's looking for an ID, she said, I know it's in here somewhere, sorry. Gotta find my ID. The phone rings. And if anybody's ever seen The Simpsons, when Marge is talking to Homer about the handy man, and Homer's like, what the hell are you gonna say it like that? Why you don't know handy man? The handy man. She made sure to say that again, right? This lady gets a call, picks up the phone, and literally puts it on speaker. You'd think this is a private call. It should be private. No, she lets it out. And she goes, hello, who's this? The handyman. And he literally said it just like Marge, but in a male voice, of course. Even though Marge has a male voice. And I'm like, what the fuck? No. She's like, you were supposed to be here an hour ago. You fucked me over. You fuck off. Don't you call me back. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'm like, please, just find your fucking ID at this point. So whatever she did, this guy was calling for, whatever he did to piss her off and not be there an hour ago, I'll let you think about that. The handyman. So she finally finds the ID 3 minutes later. And she's like, you got a wife. You got a girlfriend. And she's looking at me and she's standing right in my fucking face. I'm like, oh my God, no. I said, yes, my wife. I showed her my ring. Here's my ring. I said, she's in the car, mind you, waiting. Oh, good. Pulls out a license and shows a little penis sticking on it. Somehow, and I don't know how she did it, but she somehow got the registry to put a little penis on her license. Oh my God. She goes, look at this. You tell your wife the next time she goes and gets her license renewed, put this on there. Tell her to put this on there. I'm like, oh my God, no. She just didn't. It gets a kick out of the cops, and the cops like it. I'm like, oh my God. And obviously she does this so she don't get in trouble for being drunk or whatever drug she's... The fuck? Oh my God, I just wanted to get out of there by this point. Finally, I get the fucking license, I get the picture, and she's walking me out the door. I don't know why, but she takes her booze. Oh, I did leave it. That's what it was. I left it. Oh, that's what it was. When she met up with me, I told her I left the beer on the porch. And I told her I need a license, though, before I can leave. And, she's talking about don't you ever call the porch. So she gives me this, she gives me the license. I do all the work, get it done. And she walks me out and she said, if you ever come back again, just... And I was like, oh yeah, just leave it on the porch, right? No, don't you call, what? I was like, oh no, the mudroom. I said something about that again. But, oh my God, the woman was out of control. Between the handyman, the penis on the license, and her starting to yell at me about a mudroom, let alone who the fuck are you at my house? Oh my God, I just wanted to leave. Did not want to stay there. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm sure that won't be the first nor last, because there's two right there in the story. Fucking man. If that ain't... And I mean, I've come across some other people, but not as unique as these two. Oh, man. And I don't know, like I said, that guy, man, I think he would have done something to me if I would have... I don't know where the hell he was. He could see me on the map and everything, moving. But where he was in that location, yeah. You ain't getting me to go in no fucking set of woods, buddy. Oh, hell no. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm sure one day I will meet my maker. Of course, there have been things and stories told about DoorDashers being robbed, shot. Sucks to say, but hey, it's a sick world. I guess I'm a happy guy. It's funny. Oh, I got the Picasso guy that was pretty cool, but He was another one I knew had a little mental health, and that was a short one, but good. And I'll just end it with that one because I went to this place, knocked on the door, guy bought earbuds, and it's a screen door, and I'm looking through, and I seen a guy come out of one of the rooms, like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And he's giving me this look, and he's standing there in this stance. And I knew, I could tell right away he had mental health. And I was like, you got your earbuds here, my brother. And I was like, sparked up the conversation, made it all hype and look good. He's like, oh, sorry, man, I'm so sorry. And he's shaking his head and he kept saying, sorry, I'm sorry. By the time I left that place, for him to get his signature, take a picture, blah, 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 all he was saying was, I'm sorry. I knew he had mental health. And he was over here, look at this. And he shows me a picture of, I think it was Picasso, the painter. I'm like, oh, nice, man. He's like, I like it. I said, I like that too. And he's like, all right. Oh, man. What the fuck? Oh, I don't know, folks. I gotta go back home to my miserable life. Got some issues going on. Hoping by the end of the year I'm not fucking homeless. Literally homeless. Bad things are happening right now, so trying to keep the atmosphere good, happy, and tell you guys stories to make you laugh. Even though that first one wasn't too good. Could have been dead. Could drag me in the woods and beat the shit out of me and rob me. Hell, even kill me, who knows? Whatever the case may be. That's right, folks. This world is going upside down. Shit. In a hamper. But we'll get through it, I guess. I'll get through it. Hopefully. I don't want to be singing this at the end. My only friend, the end. You'll never see my eyes again. Oh, man. What a life. But until that next video alive, I'm trying to keep my shit going here because hopefully one day we'll blow this shit up. Remember, folks, stick around. If you help me out, one day I'll try my damnedest to help you back. So, with that being said, share, like, comment. Which I don't see much. Oh, got a couple things here. Thank you for joining and sharing this. Are you lost? Hi. Said hi. Sorry there. What the hell is that? Bilge Oz. Sorry, brother. Or ma'am. What? Yo, what's up, man? Don't ask me how she got that thing on her license. I don't know, but it was legit. You know how they got, I believe, the eagle and the silver in it. The thing literally had silver in it. And I don't know. I didn't even ask how she did that because I wanted to leave that fucking place. That was just too much for me, man. You get around people like that, you'll never know if they're going to say something, do something, or report you on something. So, yeah, I just wanted to get the fuck out there, did the best I could to keep a smile on my face. And, yeah, leave. I don't know how that woman got a penis on her fucking license, though. That was fucking crazy. I ain't never seen that in my life. 50 years old at the time. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I know Yeah, I was 50. It happened in 2023. But damn. Anyways, I gotta get in for the night. Thank you for the one join. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Let alone keep open for the video tomorrow. I'm hoping to get that shot and show people what happened. You know, I would like to do stuff like this to make people aware. Because, yeah, you never know when something like that would happen. And if anybody's thinking of doing DoorDash, yeah, you do definitely have to keep your eyes peeled open wide. Weirdos. Until that next video, be safe, take care. Out, my people. Thanks for joining.